LocalBozo.com is proud to have with us as our guest for an exclusive interview, frontman of Adelitas Way, DeJesus. Rick, thanks so much for giving us a couple minutes today.
Oh, no problem, man.
Rick, it's been a whirlwind couple years for Adelitas Way. Have you taken the time to really sit back and consider how far the band has come, since the writing and release of your self-titled debut in 2009?
I do all the time. I mean, I realize nowadays where music is. I realize that it's a grind, man. CDs aren't flying off the shelves like they were, so you have to really make a connection with your fans, and you really have to make great music. And you really have to just step it up on every aspect. You can't get away with coming out and putting on a half-ass live performance. You can't come out with a half-ass record. You can't do things. It's just now you have to really connect with the fans more than ever. Our first record came out. We toured the entire country for 3.5 years. We really worked hard. It was a great starting point for us. And now School Valedictorian came out. I feel like we stepped it up a notch on, creating that record for everybody, for the fans, for ourselves. And, now we plan on coming back out and touring for another couple years. And just, dude, it's a grind. And I love seeing the growth. I love seeing, our songs, go higher up the chart. I love seeing the more records selling. It's just been a constant build.
Yeah, I was going to say, the new album, School Valedictorian, it was released in June. So far it's been incredibly well received by fans. How much pressure did you and the band feel in the writing and recording of the sophomore album? And by the same token, how rewarding is the success that you've had at this stage in your young career?
Yeah, we didn't feel any pressure making the record at all. We were coming off of the first record where we really did it a grassroots way. We had some success at radio, and we toured a lot. So going into the second record, the label was very supportive of us. They were just like, guys, go in, let's start the process. And they didn't tell us what they wanted, or they didn't force us to write hits. They didn't stay on top of us. They just said, guys, let's go in there and start writing. And I went with Dave Bissett and the band, and literally we were on the beach in Malibu, sitting, looking at the ocean, writing our record. And I felt no pressure. I didn't have, there was no anxiety for it. We just made the record. I talked about what was going on in my life, and School Valedictorian came out of that.
Now, the song Sick has been a big-time hit for the band in 2011. The Collapse is slated to be the next single dropped. When you're writing and you come up with a lyric and melody like these, do you know that you have a single on your hands immediately, or does the rest of the album really need to take shape before you realize what you put together?
It has to come together. I mean, I felt like when we wrote Sick, and Collapse, and Alive, I felt like when I wrote a couple of these songs, I was like, man, these could definitely be singles. I could see them doing well on the radio. But I didn't worry about what radio was doing. I didn't worry about what other people were doing. I think I was pissed off, and I wrote a song. You know what I mean? For both cases, for Collapse and for Sick, I was in a place where I was just, frustrated, and I was like, I want to write a song about this, and that's what came out of it.
Now, it's already August, but the band has been a road dog for 2011 so far. First with Sick Puppies, then with Seven Dust, now with the Carnival of Madness tour. How has touring with some of these bands rubbed off on your approach to your live shows?
I think that you learn from the best. We've been out with the best, and the number one thing is we get an opportunity to learn from these guys. Shinedown taught us the ropes. Theory of a Dead Man has been amazing to us. Papa Roach. These bands, some bands do what they're supposed to do, man. And then to keep rock going, you got to take bands under your wing. I hope to be able to do that one day as well with other bands, and show them the way, and they've done that with us. And I've definitely picked up a lot of things from all those guys.
Rick, after the Carnival of Madness tour ends in September, what are the band's plans for the fall?
We got a couple things going on. We're talking about possibly doing a headlining run. Just to really connect with our fans and hit every market that we've had some success in. And, we want to stay on the road. We have a record to promote, and we're a hard-working band, so we're not going to stop. We're going to do whatever we have to do to keep getting our music out there. And I love this. I love doing what we do.
Well, make sure if you guys get on a headlining run that you definitely stop here in Manhattan, okay?
I know, right? We got to come in, maybe Gramercy. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The band's music has been featured at sporting events, movies, and TV shows. How important have these other outlets been in the band's growth?
It's very important. When people hear a song, they recognize, they want it. If they hear a song on WWE Wrestling, they run and they buy it. So it's all about another way of getting your music into the fans' hands. And I feel like if the whole world knew who we were, if everybody heard our record, if everybody sat down, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that don't know about it that would love it. I think there's a lot of people that just aren't getting to hear what we're doing. And I think outlets like movies and TV and you know, radio are great outlets for people to hear what we're doing. I think that's why we started to have more success. I think people are finally starting to figure out about us. You know, I think they're starting to talk about us, and I think they're listening to our records.
I wanted to ask you sort of about the unwritten partnership with the WWE, from entrance themes to the official theme for their TV show. How was Adelitas Way approached to partner with the WWE, and do you think we can expect any future collaborations going forward?
We have a great label and a great management company that have a great relationship with WWE, and you know, we have songs that were fitting for what they were trying to do. You know, we're really working hard to get the collapse, you know, with the WWE, because we have such a good relationship with them. But I think there are definitely songs up this record that could be used again on more future events.
Awesome. Well, listen, we definitely look forward to that in the coming weeks. Rick, is there anything else you'd like to add for the readers of localbozo.com?
I just want to thank the fans, man. Thank everybody for the support. And if people haven't picked up School Valedictorian, I'm telling you guys, it's one of the better rock records of the year. They got to go get it.
Fans, you heard it right from the frontman himself, Rick DeJesus of Adelitas Way. Make sure to pick up School Valedictorian, the new album from Adelitas Way, which is in stores now. And check out Adelitas Way on the Carnival of Madness tour with Alter Bridge and Theory of a Dead Man, trekking through Big Flats, New York on September 9th at Tags, and the House of Blues in Atlantic City on September 10th. And as always, for more information on the band itself, check out adelitaswaymusic.net. Rick, thanks so much for joining us today on localbozo.com, and, you know, best of luck on tour this year.
Thank you so much.